Okay, so I'm gonna play a game. It's called Spill It or Shoot It. So we have a bunch of fan questions. So this is iced tea, like they did with Vanessa when she was drinking on the show. This is water, but we're gonna say it's water.
Okay.
So if you don't want to ask a question, it's a shot.
Okay.
No. But then we'll tell them.
That looks like whiskey.
Does it? Does it not? Should we water it down?
We have real whiskey. We have real whiskey.
I'm not drinking real whiskey this time of day.
Here we go.
Should we water it now?
We're live.
We're live, actually. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our first ever Facebook Live with the great Kip Moore. Kip
Hey,
Moore,
I like that.
the wonderful
That's
Kip
got a little-
Moore.
It's got a little ring.
Kip Moore, I gotta say, I enjoy listening to your latest album in my car. I had the pleasure of taking a road trip, and it was a really great time.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I just wanted to say that
I
to you, my
appreciate
friend.
that.
Okay, so what we're gonna do today, I mean, I know it's early in the morning, but this is country music. We're gonna play a game called Spill It or Shoot It. So we're gonna have some fan submitted questions.
I didn't even agree.
Somebody just asked,
Some of them-
what do you think about the Super Bowl?
We'll get to that, but
Okay.
what's your poison here? I mean, because if you
Well,
don't
I mean,
want to answer
I-
the question, maybe you want to go with Daddy's Water, a little vodka.
I do whiskey every night on stage, but you know, I've had my fill of whiskey for the last 4 nights, and
Oh,
I
gosh.
thought of right now.
We're at Country Radio Seminar. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe you just go all in.
Well, I mean, either one doesn't sound great right now at this time of morning, but I mean, I guess we're gonna do it.
How about we just get you some water?
No, I mean, like we can come up. We're gonna do it. Let's do
Okay.
it.
I'm into vodka. Let's do vodka.
Okay.
I'll shoot it with you.
Whatever you say.
Okay. So our first question I do want to. Did you watch the Super Bowl? Is that why you're feeling a little rough this morning? Was this? This is the morning after the Super Bowl. Did you have any thoughts on the Super Bowl?
I'm not going this big of a shot. I mean, let me get that down.
Okay.
Man, guys trying to kill me early on.
Wow. I mean, you gotta live it. You gotta live it. You know, you got a new album you gotta write pretty soon.
You get whatever.
Okay. Did you watch the Super Bowl?
I
Do you have
did
any
watch
thoughts? I mean, you're glad for Peyton to win.
Yeah, I mean, like I was a big Cam fan, and I love Peyton too. I had a feeling it was going to be like it was. I had a feeling it was going to be a defensive struggle, which is never fun to watch in the Super Bowl. No. But at the same time, I mean, the defense was incredible. The Broncos, they were amazing. So I mean, it was fun to watch Von Miller flying all around Marcus Ware. But I'm glad. I hope Peyton goes out like that.
Yeah,
that's what I hope. It's time.
Yeah,
it's time.
What a high note. He won the Super Bowl, and he's going to drink some Budweiser. He said.
Yeah. People are gonna if he. What I'm afraid of is if he doesn't walk now, people are gonna start remembering the Peyton that we're seeing now instead of the greatness of the years before.
All right. Well, let's get to these questions because I gotta say you have a lot of diehard fans.
Okay.
People really have some. So we got our first question is from Jessica, and she wants to know what kind of cologne do you wear? This one's for the ladies.
I don't wear cologne.
No cologne?
No, I don't wear cologne.
So the deodorant kind of is the scent?
Deodorant. I every now and then I guess I put a little lotion on occasionally. That's got maybe a little bit of a scent. A little bit of a scent to it. But I don't wear.
Is
cologne.
it kind of a tropical thing, to remind you of surfing? And
No, it's the it's like the I don't know how you pronounce it. Kales.
Keels.
Keels.
Okay.
Keels. Yeah.
You gotta stay moisturized.
Yeah.
Especially when you're out in the sun surfing.
Yes.
It's really important, y'all. Next question is coming from Maria Rizzo. We've got a two-parter.
Okay.
She might be from New Jersey.
Okay.
But will you ever cover Badlands by Springsteen?
Springsteen is hollow ground for me. But I had to. If I was to ever cover one of his tunes, that would be it.
Badlands.
But I might just have to stay away from that.
Yeah.
I'll let the boss do that.
Well, Maria also wants to know: are you going to try to play the Stone Pony in Asbury Park, which is like Springsteen's hallowed ground? We got some big fans in New Jersey.
Early on, I wanted to, and it never worked out. The routing never worked out, and the venue was booked or whatever. And I don't know. You know, I think if I do, it'd be more like a pop-up thing.
Okay, pop-up thing.
Yeah.
Okay, Maria, keep your eyes open for that one. Grace McCoy wants to know what's your favorite Shania Twain video and why. We know you love the
Any
woman.
Man of Mine.
Any Man of Mine,
Any
because
Man.
that was your first introduction to her
That
belly
was my
button.
first introduction where
The midriff that shook country music.
Man, it killed me. And I mean, I was maybe, I don't know, maybe between 11 and 13 when I saw that.
Yeah.
And I was,
Yeah. It was an awakening.
It was an awakening. It was definitely an awakening for me. And it's, I've been looking for Shania ever since.
Okay, we're getting a little serious with Nadine. Nadine asks, what is the most important value your parents instilled in you growing up?
Wow. You know, they honestly led by example. They weren't the type that were like, you do this and you do that. You know, my mom was this very, very spiritual, diehard Christian woman, and she was, but she wasn't the type that was like gonna beat you over the head with it.
Yeah.
And she wasn't the type that, she truly was the kind that actually walks in the light. She wasn't the one that goes to church on Sunday and then, you know, then it's just this gospel lady on, like she was. She's an amazing woman. Where my dad was this wild, charismatic party guy. I mean, if you are looking at scriptures or whatever, he's on the polar opposite end. But what I learned from him was how to treat people by watching. Okay. He was so good to people that didn't have things. And I watched him my whole life. He was just always so thoughtful. Like I watched him with homeless people, with people that were less fortunate that worked where he worked, and him cooking these big meals and taking them fishing and always going out of his way to take care of people that didn't have the things that he might have worked for to have. I mean, he wasn't a rich man by any standards. We had those 6 of us, and we lived off of his Club Pro salary for my whole life growing up. And you know, my mom, I feel like instilled a lot of the spiritual traits in me. But watching my dad, I think I got a lot of that too, by him not even trying to.
I see that playing out with your skate parks.
Yeah, I think that a lot of that comes from him.
Yeah.
I really do. Without him ever having to say a word about it.
Okay, let's move on. Oh my gosh, we're taking it light with Samantha Gorge. Boxers or briefs? Kip. She wants. I mean,
briefs. Yeah.
okay.
I can't. Yeah, I gotta have it locked up.
Security, you know.
Security. I'm pretty active.
Okay, Callie wants to know favorite bar or restaurant here in Music City. You'll come visit.
Bar or restaurant. You know, I've really gotten where I enjoy the Sutler right across. Over there by cinema. I enjoy that. I enjoy it.
It's a good vibe.
It's a good one. I like. You know, I've always been a Losers fan. Like I like that. I love going to the back, playing the shuffleboard. I hadn't been there in a long time, but I'd say those two. The Red Door.
Yeah. Anywhere? Do you like the jukebox? Because I can't get enough of playing the jukebox in those places.
I love the jukebox.
Yeah. What's your go-to song like? Not go-to. What do you
What
like?
kind of fool do you think I am?
Yes.
Leroy Parnell.
Leroy.
I'll go with that. That's my jam.
Okay. Yeah, I can see some
my
singing.
jam.
Yeah. In Love Without Mercy.
Yeah. Oh, great song.
Leroy Parnell, if you're watching, we hope you are. We'll send this to you afterwards if you're not. Okay, so what's the most requested song? This is from Kristen. What's the most requested song during your VIP acoustic pre-shows?
Oh, wow. I will have to say either Hang a While or I'll Let Her. They're on neither record.
Okay, it's coming back. So we're back.
It's
we're
coming back.
We're
Oh my gosh, we're back.
We're
Now we
back.
had to give him some coffee, a little. I'm just over here. Okay, Taylor Collier wants to know, will you accept his challenge to a 3-point competition the next time you're in Michigan?
You don't want to do that.
Because you're an annihilator?
You don't want to do that. Like, I've had a lot of people talk a lot of trash about that. And like, seriously, this is like Little League and the big leagues.
Yeah.
And
He doesn't want to do that.
Taylor doesn't want to do that.
Taylor,
I don't miss.
You don't want none.
I don't miss Taylor.
Because did you play when you were in college?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. I remember this about
I
you.
did. I can still shoot the eyes out of it. I don't mess around.
So I was trying to find out. We have a lot of questions, which people are really curious about you and your life. They love you, Kip. But one of them wanted to know, why don't you take your shirt off during backseat when you perform? They want you to rip it off. Why?
I don't even have a comeback for that one right there.
So-
That's never gonna happen.
So take a little sip. Just a little sip. Don't vomit or anything. You know, that's how Leanne Womack takes it, just straight up.
I can see that with her. I
Yeah.
can see that with her.
Yeah, she's hardcore. All right, let's see. Okay. Oh, there's some people. There's a book that they made you. Some fans made you a book. Do you know anything about this? Like a book of like different shows.
I've had quite a few of those.
Yeah.
I recently had about 3 or 4 that fans have given me, and they've all. I take it all back to my bunk at night after the shows, and they give it, and I'll look at stuff, and it's amazing the time they put into these things. It's and then I take it home and I put it. I've got a couple big boxes that I put everything in, just for keepsake. So
Okay.
it's pretty special.
That is pretty special. So what are they like? Are they like pictures from shows?
Yeah, different fans, different quotes from stuff that I've said, different quotes from stuff different fans have said about the shows. The routing, where all they've gone, ticket stubs. I mean, it's everything.
It's amazing. Let's toast to them.
Here's to the good.
We're gonna kill it. Thanks, y'all. It's our first ever Facebook Live with Kip Moore. We appreciate
Take care.
you.